Hey everyone, it's Nathan Orenstein with The No Show, here to talk about Rian Johnson's Knives Out. Knives Out stars. I think I'm going to need my notes for this one. Knives Out stars Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Anna de Armas, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon, Don Johnson, Toni Collette, Lakeith Stanfield, Catherine Langford, Jaden Martell, and Christopher Plummer, and is written by Rian Johnson. Whew. Also, just a quick disclaimer, I was able to catch an early screening of this, so that's how I'm able to make this review. Knives Out will be hitting theaters worldwide on Wednesday the 27th. Seeing that this is a whodunit mystery film, I'm going to try to avoid talking about the plot at all to avoid any spoilers whatsoever. Here's the briefest possible synopsis I could give, though. Harlan Thrombey, played by Christopher Plummer, mysteriously dies the night of his 85th birthday party, which was attended by his extensive family. As a result, private investigator Benoit Blanc, played by Daniel Craig, is hired to try to get some answers about this death. And that is all I'm going to say about the plot. Knives Out, though fairly typical in its story, does take some detours in terms of its story structure. Some of these detours work pretty well, but others definitely felt like misses to me. I can't say much more than that, unfortunately, but what I can say is that the pacing does feel a bit jagged at times due to some of these storytelling choices. Now, I was always entertained with Knives Out, but some sections were noticeably more or noticeably less entertaining than others. That being said, I think the first act is particularly strong and serves as a great introduction to both the situation and the characters. Speaking of characters, the characters in Knives Out are amazing. Oof, nice segue there, Nathan. The Thrombey family is wildly dysfunctional, and not only does this lead to some very interesting character motivations, but also some hilarious dialogue, mostly thanks to the incredible cast of actors here. Now don't get me wrong, Rian Johnson's script is a massive reason why this movie is so funny, but the actors really bring this script to life. I got the impression that every actor was having a great time with their respective performances, and that's not really something you see too often in film. Every actor brings something different to this movie, and every character is unique and memorable in their own way because of this. I think the standout here has to be Daniel Craig, though. It is a bit weird seeing him in such a kind of goofy role, as opposed to something serious like James Bond, for example. But his performance as Southern Detective Benoit Blanc is to die for. It's not an inherently funny character, but Craig manages to elevate it so much to the point where it's almost a caricature, and he's easily the best part of any scene he's in. The other major success that Knives Out pulls off is in its style. Rian Johnson's direction feels fresh and modern, while still maintaining the standards of the mystery genre. The movie has almost a sense of swagger or confidence to it, which I'm not really sure I've ever experienced that from any other film. Sure, this does lead to a bit of a style over substance problem on occasion, but never enough to make it too big of an issue. The camera work, color palette, and production design all help to create this style in Knives Out, and I think it really allows it to feel different from other movies in this genre. I mean, just look at this poster. It tells you all you need to know about the production and direction of Knives Out, and honestly, who wouldn't want to watch a movie that looks like this? Knives Out is far from a perfect movie. It's not an amazing mystery, and it does tend to fall into some of the genre's pitfalls, but I think that it more than makes up for it as a comedy. The cast is just so perfect for this movie, and they're also hilariously written and portrayed. They all add to this larger-than-life sense of style and attitude of Knives Out too. Yes, sometimes the style isn't enough to cover up some lackluster dialogue and jokes here or there, but it's never much of a problem. Knives Out is a pretty great movie, and I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Also, this sounds weird, but I get a heavy Thanksgiving vibe from this movie, if that makes any sense. So maybe go watch it with some friends or family on Thursday. I don't know. If you like the review, then go ahead and like and subscribe, and click that bell to get notifications for whenever I post. I know Knives Out isn't out yet, but I'd love to hear maybe some of your expectations down in the comments below. Stay tuned for my review of A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood coming in a few days. I know I said that last video, but I had the opportunity to see Knives Out early, and I just couldn't pass that up. Anyway, I've been Nathan Orenstein with The No Show. Thanks for watching.